Hello everybody, welcome to this video where I will be reviewing my April books. Yeah, April, damn. The year's going by fast. But yeah, I'll be reviewing the books I read in April and then just let you know what I think, if I liked it, how my April reading experience was, I guess, because it was interesting. Yeah, let's just get into the first book, which is Sinners by Simone. I finished this book, I think like the first, maybe the third, I don't know. I made a video about this, which I will put the link to in the description. I also put like the thing on top, if I can. Yeah, this book, I don't know how to feel about this. I think I gave it 3 stars, which I still stand by. I had some parts that I really enjoyed. I really liked the conversations between the characters, but it was so much spice. Like, I don't mind spice, I love spice. It's just, it was like 50 pages in a row. I want a little bit of diversity in terms of story, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it, but it was a little bit much. And I didn't really like the main character that much. He was kind of annoying in some ways and very privileged. Which, I mean, he is. There's no way to deny it. It literally says it, but yeah. It's about a very sinful man and a woman who wants to become a nun, and she has like her last month of freedom before she commits to, it says here, commits to a life of virtue. So yeah, it's like she asks him to test her commitment to God, and then just she wants to experience life to the fullest a month before, like experience everything if she actually wants to become a nun. Like challenge herself if that's actually what she wants to do, which I like. The concept was really good. It was just a little bit too much spice, way too much. Yeah, 3 stars. I don't know if I would recommend it. Because it was a little bit boring in terms of the spice part. But the actual conversations, there were some really good parts that I actually enjoyed. Like the moral dilemma kind of stuff, which was really interesting. I did really enjoy that. Then the next book I read was the last Percy Jackson book, which is, I mean, I read all of them, but I read most of them in March. So this is the only book I finished in April, which I made a whole video about, which I will also link. Actually, most of the books in this video I made that video is fine. I think every one of them. That's not so if you want actually like full like detailed reviews, there I do have individual videos which also have spoilers and non-spoiler reviews. But here I just give a little recap. Yeah, the last Percy Jackson book, I don't really think I have to explain it. If you don't know who Percy Jackson is, he's a demigod, the son of Poseidon. It's just the final book, like how it ends. I did think it was a really good ending. I really enjoyed this series. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I was actually age it is aimed towards. If I was younger, I would have absolutely loved this, because I've always been a fan of mythology, so I really enjoyed this one. This one also actually made me a little bit emotional. Not really, but like I did feel like, oh wow, that's actually damn. So that was really good. I enjoyed the whole series. I recommend it. It's a good series. It's solid. It's like Harry Potter level to me. Well, this one's actually above Harry Potter probably, because Harry Potter didn't really raise me. This one didn't either, but I don't know. I've never really had a bond with Harry Potter like some people do, you know? So yeah, good book. Will recommend it. It was nice. I don't really know how to explain the book because it's literally just the last of the series, so that's a little bit complicated. Then I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, which was absolutely beautiful. I really love this book. Again, made a whole video about it. I'll put the links everywhere. This was so good. So it's about this woman who becomes I had to translate that because I could not find the word. She becomes immortal. but there are some... Oh my god, my words are not working today. That is kind of awkward. Yeah, so she becomes immortal, but she doesn't get remembered. So if she walks into a room and she walks back out, the people in that room do not remember her if she walks back in. They have no clue that she ever existed. She can't be on photographs, she can't be like, she can't write anything. So it's kind of her curse. And then she meets someone who also who can see her, so can remember her. And then it's about just her life throughout the 300 years. So when she meets that guy, she's 300 years she's been immortal for 300 years. So it's about just her life, and it goes into our relationships with each other and with death, and our need to make a mark on the world, which I think is a very human thing. So yeah, it was really well written, and like the words that were used were really pretty and very poetic, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars, and I stand by that. This was a really, really, really good book. I actually bought another book by her, so I will read that sometime. Probably next month. So next month big review, you'll know what I think about that one. But yeah, great book. Then I read Verity by Colleen Hoover, which was kind of average. I can't lie. It's about this woman who, it's disgusting, who is going to like write, like ghost write. I don't think it's called ghost writing, but she's gonna finish a series that this woman who's been in an accident and can't write anymore or talk or move, she has written, and then yeah, the Lowen is the main character. She is gonna write that series, but then she goes to the files and finds a manuscript or like an autobiography that was never supposed to be found, that has some stuff in there that like throws their whole world upside down. So yeah, it was a really good concept. I just didn't really like the execution. I don't think I'm a big fan of Colleen Hoover. This was the first Colleen Hoover book I read. Probably will be the last. Again, made a video about this. We'll link it. Yeah, this one, I don't know. I gave it initially 3 stars, but I was editing this video today and I gave it 2 stars. I made it lower because it was kind of average, but like not good average, because I'm trying to think more of the Goodreads actually reviews, and 2 stars means it was okay, and this was okay. I didn't like it like 3 stars is I liked it. It was okay. I don't really recommend it. It's interesting, I guess, good concept, just wasn't worked out very well in my opinion. I'm not a writer, so yeah, I don't have the best opinions about writing, but I am a reader, and I do have a lot of opinions about reading, I guess. Then I read the Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. This is my 3rd Holly Jackson book. Probably my least favorite. Still a good book, don't get me wrong. It was a good book. Just, I don't know, it was very long and it took a while for something to actually, well, not for something to actually happen, but yeah, I don't know, it was just a little bit slow, I think, which is not great in thrillers. I think it needs to be fast. I did like the characters, some of them. Again, it's a thriller, I don't think you're supposed to like most of the characters, so yeah, it was a good book. It was a good book. I expected more, because I loved 5 to 5 by her, and this one kind of disappointed me a little bit. But again, good book. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, 3.5 in my head. Yeah, it's about this girl, Belle, whose mom disappeared 16 years ago, and then everybody presumes she's dead. Presumes, whatever. And then she turns up again. Well, they're filming a documentary as well, which is interesting, the way that works. It's very good. in terms of some stuff. I really like some of the characters, and I don't know, it was a little bit slow and it took me a long time. Also, this whole month I've been in such a reading slump. These two books, oh, that's my last book. My last two books that I read this month, aka this one and the next one, I finished, well, the last one I read, I finished literally the like 2 days before the month ended. This one I also finished like the day before, but I had already started earlier, but that's because there was a power outage, which really helped me get back into reading. Also, the book I chose to read after this one was a really good choice to get me out of it. But yeah, I really thought I was gonna stay with 4 books this month. I'm glad I raised it by 2, because 4 books is, for me, this year, it's been going so well, so I was like, I kind of have to keep that up. So yeah, this book didn't help me get over my reading slump. Still good book. This one, on the other hand, Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this was such a good book. This is beautiful. It was so good. I really like this one. Like I said, I was in a reading slump. The power went out, so I first finished this book, and then I started this book because I didn't know which one to start. I just thought, you know what, let me start this one because I want to make a video about the whole series, which I will be doing. And it was such a good choice to read this one because I finished this yesterday. I genuinely did not do anything besides reading. Well, I worked in the morning and then I just read the whole day, and I slept pretty late because of it. But this is such a good book. It's very popular right now. Completely valid. I am so in for this being popular. That's a weird sentence. It's about Violet and Xaden, mostly about Violet, but Xaden's like the love interest. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. Yeah, so it's about Violet, who becomes a dragon rider, even though that's not what she was raised to be. She tries to become a dragon rider, and it's a really good book. I haven't read fantasy in a while. I don't even know if I mean, I guess Twilight is a fantasy, but like that's the level of fantasy I've read. I think I've read more science fiction, but I think I'm gonna read some more fantasy because this one was really good. I really enjoyed this one. This one was a really good book. I gave it 5 stars. I think this month I've had 2 5-star books, even though I didn't read that much. 2 5-star books. That's really good. Yeah, really good book. I'm so excited for the other 2 books. I'm gonna buy them and read them, but I haven't yet, sadly. Yeah, that's a beautiful book. Those are my books. This is probably a really short video because there are not many books I read this month. So yeah, these are all of the books I read. Some of them were great, some of them were a little bit meh. My whole reading this month was a little bit off, but I think I got back into it, so I am happy about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, please, thank you. If you have any book recommendations, I'm always down. Well, I'm always open for book recommendations, so please let me know. Thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.